So I was thinking, earlier today or a couple days ago also, I was playing some video games, and I thought so much of Frankie's behavior that I used to watch is he used to mimic a lot of the martial arts Japanese video games. And I can't remember, I think it's called it's like Samurai Shadow or something like that. And it's like a samurai, the cover of a Genesis game. And I remember it was one of the games Frankie bought, and I remember playing Fatal Fury. But anyway, in Mortal Kombat, and I remember some of the behavior that Frankie used to do all the time, and I was correlating it on how his behavior was, and sort of this hero, so superhero theme, like he was real animated in that way. Really influenced when he could see it, and he could move his body very, very exactly, closely like to what you would see. Was it Kim on Fatal Fury when he finishes his last move and he does like a little pose, or Ryu was just like Frankie really liked Ryu, but I remember him, doing that, and but it almost seems even much more toxic and painful because there's so much that you don't realize that's happening, that there's also this normal side that you're trying to live, and having all this, horrible things, and, sexual predators and whatnot. Had it been a hard prison, hard way to live like that as a kid. But, anyway, thought I'd make a video on that, because didn't really see so much of that sort of, this happened to him, or how his favorite, like X-Men, one of his, if not the favorite, was Gambit. And, he usually had a pretty cool taste to the animated Japanese, fighters and whatnot. But he's really into that stuff. I was thinking I was playing that in video games, and, I was like, yeah, Frankie used to do that. And then Frankie, was like, and so I see the expression, because he could move exactly like it almost, like you would, and you see in the video games, like pick up on it, like he really became that person, like that Ryu movement, how he's posing, or, the other moves of the other guys, but anyway, I thought I'd make a video on that. It's hard out here, concrete, but hopefully tomorrow will be, sleep again outside the next 2-3 days, because it's just a lottery ticket, and I don't see why they just put everybody there. And then there was a guy somebody cut a fucking hole into my fucking, you can see that? It's fucking, when I left my bag on the fucking bunk, shit, I thought I could get up in the middle of the night and use the fucking restroom. Somebody fucking also stole my fucking, soap bag, that I have for hygiene, antibacterial soap. It's like they're going into my bag and stealing the shit, so I have to carry it, make sure I carry it to the bathrooms and shit, be safe, and somebody brought a bunk. I'm like, I thought everybody's supposed to get to bed. What the hell is this guy bringing a fucking bunk for? And I saw his move, and I saw this fat guy kind of is in there, and he kind of grabs his wrist and kind of does like this as he walks by me. So I'm assuming whatever stage performance of the group of people or him we're doing. But anyway, it's not the first time I've had this shit happen to me so many times. Yeah, so, what time is it now? It's about, it's 10:15, and, I was over at, Burger King, and I'm like, damn, I really don't like eating that, because it has a lot of grease, and all I can think about is just all this grease shit, it's a good burger, but maybe every once in a while, once every couple months, if that, you miss out on life. A lot of the things in life, you get a burger or so, but getting pretty pretty sleepy. I don't know if there's any cars going to be pulling up or if it'd be abandoned. It's not too bad of a spot, but this is the actual spot. This guy was like 5 feet away from me. We see right about right there was smoking crack. Stand up real quick, and there's another guy that looked like kind of like Kimbo Slice a little bit. But no, it was some guy who showed up. He was speaking Spanish to me. He looked like half Mexican, half black guy, but he was smoking crack. I was like, what the heck's this guy? What the hell? Drugs are fucking bad. That's one thing I don't like dealing with. I can go to nursing homes and deal with other stuff, but drugs, that's like fucking so off the limits. Like it brings creeps to me. Just being around it or seeing it, in front of me is. Anyway, yeah, I get to rest. My body is tired. I've done a lot of fucking walking, carrying this 20-pound bag, if not more. And hopefully I'm not going too much.